Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette, Rosie Rosette who? It is Rosie Rosette 20, who? Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Oh, honey, I got stuff. You could just see all kinds of stuff. Let me move this away. Let me move this up like that. Okay, there we go. That way you can't see. Well, you can still see my makeup. Anyway, yes, it's cold tonight. Okay, it is ultra cold tonight. It is ultra cold tonight, and I am discombobulated about. I'm trying to see how cold is it up in the Silicon Valley tonight. Ooh, cause it is. Is any? I'm trying to see. Do I got the weather? Is usually the weather. Oh, it's 48 degrees. Listen, it is cold. Okay. Now you know when I start wearing my hoodies and my beanies. I was wearing hoodies in the summer, but when I'm wearing both of them and the wig, oh baby, let me tell you. Oh, and this is what you go see for the rest of the winter, fall. We're still in fall, right? So winter. Anyway, you know what? I think next year in 2022, I'm gonna add a little music to this. You know what I'm saying? Because I do it for the Wendy Williams show, but I think I'm gonna start doing that for all of my videos. I have like a little beatbox or whatever. Not little beat, but you know what I'm saying. You know beatboxes are very popular. Okay, but that has nothing to do with excuse me, COVID. Let's just jump right into it, okay? Cuz I got some videos loading up from yesterday. I fell asleep last night and I didn't load up my video, so I'm a little behind. So, but let's just jump right into it, okay? All right. So, anyway, in California, let's see what's going on in California because they never have the top stories for California. Oh, I got a lot of. Ooh, okay, excuse me. 12 hours ago. COVID-19. This is from. Let me see. I'm trying to wear these glasses. Listen. Okay, I'm going to say that in my other thing or whatever. But, yeah, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, honey. Let me get my glasses on. Let me get my glasses on, honey. Yeah, I gotta start wearing these more but I can't see you guys. But I can do this. Okay, that's why them teachers use their do. Now, what you say? What you say? Okay. All right. So, okay, I'm ready for y'all today. All right, honey. I'm good. Oh, baby. All right, I can see California. This is from KTLA. COVID-19 cases, hospitalizations on the rise in California. That was 12 hours ago. This is from LA Times. California COVID-19 hospitalization rise amid Omicron spread. That's one day ago. CNN, California school system is sending every student and staff member home with a COVID-19 antigen test. Ooh, that was 22 hours ago. For did California get its money's worth from the 1.7 billion COVID tests? Okay, I'm getting hot. Can you turn off the heater? Thank you. Can you turn off the heater? Who is Wallace Bain? This is from Lookout Santa Cruz. Oh, baby, these glasses are it. Okay, I'm gonna save it for our next video. Okay, COVID-19 has done what nothing else could. Let me see. Let me look that one up. No, I don't want to. Come on. No. COVID-19 has done. Come on, close. Just nothing else could finally stop California gold rush. Really? I guess he was sitting on Mission Street in San Francisco. Anyway, that's been gentrified, but that's a whole nother issue. Actually, it's Valencia that's really the mission. Anyway, anti-Semitic fowlers alleged alec, uh, alleging COVID-19 conspiracy dropped at something. That was 2 hours ago. Oh, what was that about? Let's see. 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 days ago. Da, 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 da. Nothing in a couple hours. Okay, so I guess ain't nothing jumping off in California, huh? There is nothing dropping off in California regarding the COVID. All right. Oh, here's the top story. Here they got one top story. Excuse me. COVID-19 in California track COVID. That's not a top story. Walgreens Pharmacy, vaccine, top stories. New Zealand. Is this for California? New Zealand links 26-year-old man's death to Pfizer COVID vaccine. That's 15 minutes ago. New Zealand links 26-year-old man death to Pfizer COVID-19. Pfizer executives say COVID could become endemic by 2024. Does that mean it's going to end in 2024? Unvaccinated kids can stay in school after exposure if tested. CDC says Pfizer trial suggests 2 doses. New Zealand links death to Pfizer. It remains safer to be vaccinated. Duh. 2 days ago, we got this. When can kids under 5 get vaccinated? Let's see. Move over Spider-Man COVID-19 super immunity possible after breakthrough infection study finds. 2 hours ago, study shows COVID-19 infection after vaccination could lead to super immunity. The hell does that mean? COVID-19 infection after vaccine may create super immunity. Okay, so now here we go with the super immunity. All right, so I don't know. Am I super immunized or whatever? Okay, let's get back to the graphs. Okay, let's get back to the graphs. All right, so in California, there's 5.21 million cases in the past 24 hours because today is December 19th, 21. I gotta see if my statement date is today, tomorrow, or on the 21st. That's on another video too. All right, because I like to pay off my bill by my statement date. That way you keep your credit higher. Okay, even though my credit's a little bit deep. I'm trying to build it up. Anyway, okay, so there are 75,927 deaths in California. 75927K. Almost, yeah, almost 76,000, but I'm not gonna, you know, that's 73 people that we still want to count. So 75,927 people that have passed away in the past 24 hours. 20 people have left us on this earth, which is a lot better than the day before, which was 105. Okay, now as far as the United States, the United States has 50.8 million cases, and well, it went down in the past 24 hours. 75,835 people have contracted COVID. Now, as far as deaths, it's still 805,000 people. In the past 24 hours, 492 people have passed away, which is really good because I think the other day it's like 2,500 or 1,500. Okay, so that's California. And let's move it on over. And it's not going, if you look right on top of the 18, no, December 15th, November 15th, it's steady. It's steady. It's not going up. It's not going down. I mean, we would want for it to go down, but I guess it's not. Okay, let's go over to Texas. Let's go over to Texas with their non-wearing selves, honey. I'm telling you, I got people on Facebook who live in Texas. A lot of them live in Houston. Some of them live in Dallas. None of them have on masks. Okay, whatever. Okay, stop. Top stories. I don't know why they don't keep all the top stories in the same format on the same page. It's the same website, but for different states, they have each state formatted different. I don't know why. Excuse me, I just drank some iced tea, so I guess, I don't know. Excuse me, Texas braces for COVID-19 wave as Omicron spreads. Texas COVID-19 tracker, take our survey. Texas creates hotline for employees to report workplaces requiring COVID-19 vaccine. Ooh, what do they want people to? I don't know. And let's look at the news. Let's see if this is better. Everybody, especially a lot of blacks are moving to Texas from California. But I guess a lot of people, even Elon Musk moved from California to Texas. So, whatever. With Arizona and COVID-19 protocols, what is COVID-19 protocols? Protocols are like following rules. So COVID-19 followed protocols. So that means following rules of COVID-19. Okay. With Arizona and COVID-19 protocols, number 11 Texas scrambles to find new opponent. I don't know what that means by protocols because they were talking about that for the basketball games that the NBA was in COVID-19 protocols. I'm going to Google that. North Texas holiday travels prepare to deal new COVID restrictions across the country. University of Texas sees alarming spike in COVID-19 cases likely due to Omicron variant. I think I said that yesterday. Okay, so that was 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 12 hours ago. Omicron may sideline two leading drugs against COVID-19. Okay, public health officials lead efforts to detect COVID-19 in East Texas wastewater. All right, so in Texas, excuse me. Uh, I'm so I got gas in my throat from iced tea. Okay, um, Texas has 4.42 million cases in the past 24 hours. 6,775 new cases. And now, as far as deaths, Texas is still below California, but it's right around the corner. I think California has 75,900 and blah blah blah. Texas has 75,392. Um, they have 61 people who passed away in the past 24 hours. California has 20. 20 people died in Texas. I love doing this. I always want to do this. You know when the teachers used to look at you like this. Anyway, okay. All right, so, and here is, and it's inching up. It is inching up. Look at right above November 15th. See now, like when I do this, when I put my arm up, this right here hurts. I don't know. Okay, let's go to Florida. Let's go to Florida, honey. We never know what we're going to get in Florida. Florida. All right, top stories in Florida. Florida's COVID-19 cases double in the span of week while deaths decrease. Florida COVID-19 cases increasing after dropping significantly since August. I'm sorry. Florida adds 29,568 COVID cases, 194 deaths in the past week. Florida COVID-19 deaths toll continues to climb. 6 hours ago, Florida COVID update. 17% vaccine boosted and hospitalizations little change. Breakthrough COVID. Are vaccines protecting Floridians? South Florida Centennial. One is South Florida counties enter high risk level for COVID-19 transmission. COVID resurgent in Florida. New cases doubled to 30,000 in 1 week. Ooh, okay, so of course we don't have the 24-hour subtotals, but it is late. I mean, it's 12 o'clock. Okay, so total cases in Florida is 3.75 million. In the past 24 hours, okay, here we go again. No, wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay, in the past 24 hours, 8,709 people have contracted COVID in Florida. As far as deaths, we have 62,220 in the past 24 hours. They're claiming no one died, but you know how Florida is, okay? We all know how Florida is. I'm sorry, states. I can't do 50 states every day. I can't. I mean, I could, but I would have to do each state in 30 seconds. Because I'm not about to do an hour's worth of. I could do that. I can't. No, I can't read that fast. I was in a slow group. Okay. Now, as far as New York City, let's see what are the top stories. They always have good, juicy top stories. COVID update. New York reports record number of new cases as holiday travel ramps up. Honey, the only place I went to today was here. Went to Costco. Came right back. I'll talk about that in another video, my next video, okay? And that's it. That's it. I didn't even go to the mailbox. Uh-oh. It's coming. Woo! Oh, that's a good sneeze. New York State sets COVID-19 infection rate COVID infection record for third straight day with more than 22,000 positive things. But see that number that I'm reading on the chart, the CDC chart, does not exemplify that same reading. But okay, New York breaks COVID case record 2 days in a row, but still far from its worst peak. Okay. Let's see. 17 hours ago, New York reports 22,000 new COVID cases, but hospitals say they can cope. That was 17 hours ago. That CDC report is not saying that. 8 hours ago. Really, this is from Fox 5 New York. Really shocking. Another New York record set as COVID cases continue surge. A day ago, Omicron variant plunges New York City back into COVID panic. I want to see how that stock market is going to do tomorrow. That's what I want to see. Nearly 22,000 COVID-19 cases reported in New York Friday. New York City feels impact of surge. Honey, it's about to be a ghost town again. De Blasio says New York City will ramp up testing amid COVID-19 surge and Omicron fears. New York City still offering free hotel isolation for COVID positive New Yorkers. That's the way you want to get it. No. Also in news, COVID news. New York City waves fade on New Year's Eve celebration. You better cancel all that. Coronavirus update. New York City 10 Broadway shows have canceled performances. I think I said that yesterday. New York City New York City schools closed amid COVID outbreaks. 25 more could also shutter. DOE data. Date of entry? I don't know. New York City surpasses 60,000 deaths during New York, not New York City. New York State surpasses 60,000 deaths during COVID-19 panic. Omicron, what we know about COVID variant. Well, we can't just, okay, that's, okay, 13 now. What we know about Omicron. Okay, so in New York, see, they stopped putting the data because if you notice, what I read is that 2 straight days, they've had 22,000 new cases in New York City. But on here, it says 0 cases. So when the case count gets too high, they stop reporting it. Isn't that illegal? It's not illegal. Okay. All right. That's fine. So New York City, because we do New York City first and then we do New York State. New York City has 1.24 million cases. We don't know how many in the past 24 hours. As far as deaths in New York City, not New York State, there's 35,066 people who have passed away. Okay, now New York State. New York State, they claim. Okay, so this is not correct. Because we just heard that they just surpassed the 60,000 mark. Maybe that will catch up tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, and I will definitely do videos tomorrow, or this video. Maybe they will catch up. But as far as this, it says New York totals 2.96 million. And it says there's no new cases. Look, there's no new case. Okay. The 18th, yeah, they said there's no new cases. You see that? New cases, 0. December 18th, that was yesterday. I just read something that says that they just got 20,000. So this is not accurate. I don't know if that's illegal. I don't know if someone didn't do their job, but maybe they don't have a weekend crew that tallies these numbers. I don't know. Now, as far as deaths, this says 58,097. We just read something that said that New York surpassed 60,000. So I don't know. Let me take these off. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, now when I go to deaths, it says 0. Look, it says 0. It says 0. I'm not making this up. I rarely lie. I may lie like every 6 months, like when I drink. I may drink once or twice a year. I may lie once or twice a year. If that. I rarely lie. Ever. So, New York, the count is going up. As far as cases, we don't know about the deaths. We won't know. Wait, do we even know what happened in China? Do we know the case count in Russia? No. So you know what? It is what it is. I think again, I think they don't want to. There's something about the East Coast. They don't like giving out true numbers. That says something about people from East Coast. But you know what? We're bigger and better than that here in Cali on the West Coast, West Side. And I don't know. I gotta wipe off all this makeup on these little glasses that I got. I think in 2022 you're gonna see a lot of me with glasses on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. About to do a video of what happened to me today. Okay. All right. So it is what it is. I think that stock market is gonna go down without a micron. But you know what? There's so many million and billion and zillionaires and trillionaires out in the world. It seems like the rich got really rich from this. We still don't know what happened to Bill Gates, huh? Hello, Bill Gates, holla. Bill Gates probably up getting a boost with somebody, baby. I mean, you know he made his millions. And Dr. Fly Uchi, Anyway, um, I just want to see how this year will pan out. I no, honestly, I really do. I want to see how this year is going to pan out. Because well, I mean, we have the flu season and the COVID-19, and then we have this Omicron variant. Don't forget the Delta, and people are going to each other's houses for Christmas parties and opening up presents and New Year's parties and all that. Listen, I'm already funny style. I like being at home. I like being at home in my bed. Or I don't like to go too far. Thank God where I live, grocery stores, public transportation, shopping malls, downtown. Like literally, I don't have to go 3 miles, further than 3 miles for nothing. 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 You know what I'm saying? So I'm very urban. I like that urban city environment. You know what I'm saying? I like noise. I lived in the suburbs. Oh, Lord. It was so quiet. I was like, I need to. But then my cousin in LA, she used to live at the bottom of Hollywood Hills. And it was too much. I was like, oh no, this is too ghetto for me. Helicopters going. I said, no, I'm cool. You couldn't find a parking space or whatever. And I didn't realize where she was living because she was like, no, Rosie, this is the bottom of Hollywood Hills. You go up to the top. That's where all the stars live. That's where, the chief of police lives or whatever. So it was, I said, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. You got to walk 5 blocks to get a parking space. I said, girl. And then right down the street from her house was this really trendy restaurant. It was old style, but it was I said, no, honey, I can't deal with the helicopters. Not every night. I mean, helicopters here, because of course I live downtown. You know what? I haven't seen any helicopters in a couple months, but I think all 3 nights or whatever. It was like, I thought I was like in Boys in the Hood, but it was the bottom of Hollywood Hills. But all these fancy cars were, going. But I was just like, nah, I'm cool. Boys in the Hood, helicopter, whatever. I was like, no. Anyway, I like to stay at home. I can talk to this phone forever. Forever. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys have a lovely day. Bye.